Today's chapter is called From Hopelessness to Hope. In this chapter, you talk about how you lived in extreme poverty. At this point in time, you was living with your grandmother, who we spoke about in the previous video. Sometimes you would wake up and find that the mice have been biting your feet. You've got like sores from the night before from mice biting your feet. Can you explain to us, what was that experience like for you?
I was in my youth, a teenager, as a refugee, living in a place comparable to a ghetto.
Okay.
So the life was tough. Accommodation full of mice.
Right.
Every type of insect. But I never lose my hope. I wake up in the morning, I'll find on my body, especially my feet,
Right.
full of bites by the mice. Not only that, even I used to suffer my stomach with a worm. I will vomit them. Sometimes if I'm in school, I will go in the corner and put my finger through my throat to pull it out. That was really bad life. But in that hopelessness, I knew one day I'll be somebody. That's why I motivated everyone. You are living a tough life.
Yeah.
Stand up, the true fighter for you. Align with your heart. My desire was that one day I will come out from this situation. That's why I love studies. I love even now pushing all young generation to love to study.
So education was the driving factor behind you staying hopeful in continuing to move forward with everything that you was experiencing.
Yeah. My education, that was the key, the main key for me to come out of the hopelessness life. And which really helped me to see always my future bright. Even though I didn't smile or laugh, but I was always burning a desire to go further and to achieve.
And you've done that.
I really, really appreciate that. Why my book always says that through that fight is aligned with your desire.
Yeah.
Can be tough today, but what is inside you? What do you want to be? I encourage everyone, have a truth in you.
So you had a vision inside of you, from what I'm hearing, and that was like your fuel, your fire to keep going.
I used to accept that life, but never give up. I didn't have shoes. It's only one dress. I put it on. But my main motive was to pursue the goal. No matter what was going around. It was even a time looking for a better life. Again, I found myself, I'm in the city. I don't know nobody. By God's grace, I meet Rwandese, became friendly, and introduced me to her relatives. From then, her relatives took me as their own adoptive child. They did all their best to make sure one day I will be elevated, but also to make sure I will never bring shame to my dad left behind. So who I am today, I recall the work my adoptive parent, I call them my adoptive parents, what they did to encourage me. Sometimes I go in the corner crying, wiping my tears, but when I appear, I appear to others, I will smile.
What was the reason that you would go in the corner and cry?
I was going in the corner crying because I left my dad, and also my mom just passed away. Even my grandma also passed away. So, and finding myself, I don't have any relatives, only these wonderful people who took care of me. It was so emotional that I'm grateful for what they did. I pray that God bless them. Really, really.
Wow. So if you were to meet with your young self, young Deborah, if she was sitting here and you are here, what would you tell her?
I will encourage her to look into the future, not to the present time, because the present time, it can either destroy your destiny or build you up, especially when you are in hopelessness. You have to be careful, because at that period, the young people at that time, they don't express their feelings.
Right.
So the Deborah at that time, he needed the love. He needed someone to take care, to give good advice, and elevated my state emotional. So I never give up. My adoptive parents, what they did, they never abandoned me. They always show me great love. They always lift me up. They did their best even to dress me, to take me to school, and until I finished university. So that's why I always advise other people, please make your house the house of hospitality.
Yeah.
Have the heart for compassion. Welcome someone with a good heart, knowing that what you are doing, the work you are doing, is transforming the life of someone. Even today, for me to be motivated to write my book, because I remember what in different situations I've been through, who have the role to make me who I am today. I wanted to write down and make known to many people how the truth can fight for you.